1 a.m. Going to bed. Bye. Met with our boy Grant. Met with the folks at the podcast studio. We'll see how this all shapes out. Oh, I feel good and seen in a way. Grant was like, dude, you seem weathered. And I am certainly weathered. This goddamn thing, it's like cracking a code. You know, it's like what's going to be the thing that tips all the dominoes and starts bringing it to an arrow. Many balls are being juggled. Hey, don't take that out of context, please. It's like a metaphor, analogy of sorts. Yeah, today we're just gonna keep doing what we always be doing, trying to monetize things. And I'm gonna be on somebody else's podcast around 3, I think. So that's cool. Back to the usual. Hey, don't sell this. That was one of the most interesting podcasting guest experiences I've ever had. I'm all set up, right? I got the setup all good to go. And then I check the notes from the host and it's like, just call this number 5 minutes before. So I do. And it's like some waiting music. And it's like, welcome to the show. You're going to be entered in slow, surely. And I'm like, is there other people on the line? Is this going to be like a live show? I guess it was. I'm not sure. So I get patched into the host. They asked me 3 questions, and they're like, "Thanks for hopping on." It was like a phone call. It was like there was no mic. There was nothing. It was just headphones. What an interesting concept. I don't even know what to think about all that. It was like 5 minutes. I mean, it's kind of sweet, you know. Still the rest of my day, but. Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it was like weird in a good way. One of the questions, though, was... what advice do you have for your colleagues in the music industry? And what advice do you have for them to, not burn out in their music career? Oh, I almost thought I was like, do you think I'm someone else? I'm not in the music industry. I answered it. I don't know. I answered it with my best guess. It was like, yeah, stay consistent. Don't give up. Hardest part is just fighting through it. Oh, man, that's funny. We got that broccoli cheddar soup again. The toast, the sparkling water. This toast, I'm rocking the Irish butter, which is so bomb. I gotta tell you. All right, time to get a lift in at Roku City, baby. Let's lift. We got arms, buys, tries, and some shoulders. I could just say arms and shoulders because it's the same thing. So we got arms and shoulders. Solid lift. Sorry you didn't get to see any of it. This one's for me. Keeping this workout for my eyes only. But you know what we're trying right now? I still have some horchata from the tacos yesterday. I'm gonna make a horchata protein shake, which sounds disgusting, but I have to try it. I ain't gonna lie. It's delicious. Horchata makes a wonderful base for protein shakes. It's 1 a.m. Retainer is in. Just crammed on researching a guest. Tomorrow I am interviewing Laura Gassner-Otting. So there you have it. How fun is that? Yeah. And finished up some other work too. Trying to get all the equipment prepared for that podcast studio. We'll see what tomorrow holds. I'll see you then. Look at these shiny teeth I got. That's nightmare fuel for you. Maybe for me. Good night. What's up? It's Thursday. Welcome to your Thursday. Usually I'd be hitting a hike with one of my friends today, but he couldn't make it. So I'm just doing a leisurely stroll in the morning, which I've never done, but feels necessary, you know? I feel like I'm stuck inside all day sometimes. I got my I Like Big Putts socks on. Let's see if I can show you. I Like Big Putts. The audio service that I use, Riverside, sent me an email this morning that they were able to recover the audio files. I don't know if that's true because I looked at them briefly and it seems like they're all backup files, and backup files do not have the same quality. I'm pretty sure it's audio only, not even video. It's just been it's been a mess, am I right? But just preparing for the interview, and I'm gonna cram on that edit and hope for the best. Rocking the usual, baby. Just wrapped the episode recording with Laura Gassner auditing. It was good. It was really fun. She's super knowledgeable. I know she does keynote speaking a lot. She was super well spoken. It was pretty awesome. I did feel bad though. She had a terrible cold. She was fighting through a cold, and she would hit mute and just have these like big cough like fits, and then I'd ask a question, she'd unmute and get right back into it, and I'm like, this is a champion right here. This is what champions look like and are made of. So it's kind of cool to see. I'm sure hers will come out in like 3 or 4 weeks from now. So if you're curious about when you'll get to see that one. Now it's time to edit and keep hashing out with Riverside where these files are. Also, I owe you an update on Repunzel, that app. So it seems like the test emails we're going through, I sent one to the guy who runs it. His name's Howard, and he received it. I just wasn't receiving it to mine, so maybe that's some sort of filter. It was me probably, but he was so nice and generous, Howard. He like looked at my stuff and was like, hey, I recommend you change these things before sending them out to agents. So look at that. People say that people in LA are mean. Been nothing but generosity so far, so that's cool. I haven't sent any emails out yet. He recommended that I edit together my commercial reel and then also not use Google Drive links, use Actors Access and Casting Network links, which is probably sound advice, but you have to pay like $22 per minute of film you upload to those websites, which is such a rip, just a big rip skidoo. What's up? Just checking in here. I just want you to know that editing this podcast together without video files, I have that's not true. I have one video file and it's of the guest, and then I have a backup recording of me, only audio, and it's not fully processed, so it's just painful. It is just painful putting this together. So can't wait to see what this is going to turn out to be. It's about to start pouring rain again. I feel like all of these vlogs are just me saying it's gonna rain. Look at this. Look at these clouds. Those are rain clouds. I'm taking a breather. We're 9 minutes deep into this podcast edit. It's been 45 minutes of editing. I'm gonna let loose with some clam chowder. Clam chowder. 2 pieces of toast. After 2 hours and 45 minutes, the podcast is edited. Grant's gonna mix it tonight. I'm probably gonna get it back around 10 or 11 p.m. just based on how busy things have been. I do feel incredibly lucky that Grant is also a late night kind of guy, so that works out. It's a fun episode. I think if you're listening on audio, you're not really gonna notice anything. I think if you watch on video, you probably won't notice a crazy amount, but I mean, I do, just because I see things. I do do this every week. But 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I were to outsource that, I'd have 2 hours and 45 minutes back. So I think that is something to note. But I say that every week. So if you're not making the changes you're talking about, then what's the big deal? Okay, I just got an email. A client has said they're going to start on April 1st. That's on Saturday. That's 2 days from now. So let's see. We might be back in business. All right, let's sneak in a lift. It's pretty much deadlifts and calves today, so it should be fairly quick.